guys, welcome back to the Space Age. In today's video, we are going to be getting a message from Pegasus. So yeah, let us get started. We're starting right away. I didn't even get to do an intro. Welcome back to the Space Age. Okay, anyway, so we have Queen of Autumn. Okay, so this is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to read this deck, by the way, upright. This is the Fairy Tarot. I just feel like it's meant to be read upright because of, that's just how I'm going to do it. And also I feel like Pegasus is such a light, pure energy that we're just going to read. I just have a feeling that this is what we're doing. But anyway, Queen of Autumn. Okay, so this is the Queen of Pentacles in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, and we have this rabbit here. I'm seeing that this is like Year of the Rabbit energy as well, but I'm also hearing this message of like, it's like almost like Empress energy, because rabbits tend to be very fertile, and I'm sensing that Pegasus here is talking about creation. Ooh, creation leading to, and I flashed you guys that world card, worldly success. I'm hearing creation leading to worldly success here, okay? It says, be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So I'm hearing worldly success, and I'm sensing that this is about how you guys are going to be debuting into the world very soon. And it's going to be like, okay, we had the Six of Winter flipping over. That just came out. Okay, so this is like the Six of Swords, like moving. Yeah, some of you guys might just be moving or just have moved, or you're just like in the process of moving. Again, worldly success. So Pegasus is talking about like a debut into a new world here. Positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling and relocating. Yes. So there's like a bright and positive future here that you're being shown. This is like, I'm seeing fireworks. It's like a parade. It's like you traveling through murky waters in like this magical display of light. So there's like this beautiful transition here. Boats are really going to start popping up if they haven't already, but you're going to be seeing boats everywhere because boats represent moving across great bodies of water and therefore great bodies of consciousness, because every place that you go, every new place you go, and it might not be physically moving, there could be some other type of moving that's going on in your life, just movement in general. But moving is like every time you go to a different place, there's a different vibe, there's a different energy. And we have the Two of Spring here. Okay, so the Two of Spring is the Two of Wands, okay? And that's again travel. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, did I just say we were going to see boats everywhere? And look, there's a boat right here being constructed, right? So if you haven't traveled already, or if you haven't moved somewhere, whether it's like physically moving or something that's more figurative, you will be moving very soon because your boat is being constructed. I love how I just said that about boats, but you guys are like, it's a debut, right? Like you guys have worked hard at something, or you guys have been trying to manifest something. Oh yeah, it says bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. Yeah, so this is like, there's a teamwork here. This could be you working with your spiritual team and then working behind the scenes. Like I'm seeing two like spirit guides working behind the scenes to construct this boat for you, to help you seek passage out, to help you get out of this situation that you're in, or not even just the words get out, or just move into a better situation. And you might be in a great situation, but can you imagine being in a greater one? And if you're not in a great situation, you guys are moving into this Queen of Autumn energy. Stylish is popping up to me right here. So yeah, it's like I said, like there's like this whole new vibe. And when you move into like a different town, even if it's a town that's like only like an hour away, there's an entire consciousness that changes. Like if you live in LA and then you move to New York, it's a completely different vibe. They might be really popular cities. Oh, we have the 10 of Summer, which is the 10 of Cups in this deck. And I love how every single card since I said that has been with a boat. Yeah. So an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. So yeah, I'm seeing like a whole team, because the stylish thing was popping up to me, and it's like a queen doesn't dress herself. She has like an entire like, and this is for masculines, feminines, it doesn't matter. A queen does not dress herself. A queen has an entire team. And each of us, we need to have our own team. So it's a village. We are communal beings. It's not about like someone serving, at your altar and worshiping you. No, this is about like you deserve, like this is like something that you deserve. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to be catered to. You deserve to have your dreams supported, and things are being supported right now. Okay. So you have this beautiful, beautiful 10 of Cups energy here. This is like all of your dreams are coming true. I feel like the last few readings have it's the same vibe. It's like dreams are coming true. Things are happening. Things are being made real. Okay. Yeah, this is not a time to be keeping to yourself. I know that like in the past there might have been, I just sense like this feeling rising up in me from the beginning of this reading of like wanting to keep to yourself and not wanting to be around others because you might be, distrusting or something, Oh, that's so crazy. The 6 of Summer, okay, the 6 of Cups, right? This is like showing me pure innocent love as I'm talking about like, oh, like that feeling of like wanting to withhold the beauty that you have inside of yourself, all the things that are beautiful about you because you've been hurt before. You've experienced maybe someone taking things from you or taking you for granted, or just being like, scorned or something. Like perhaps you've been just, things haven't been fair, and so maybe from a young age you lost your trust. So Pegasus, see, the thing about Pegasus is that Pegasus is this purifying energy. When Pegasus is like, the fact that you're here, right? And there's Pegasus right there. The fact that you're here, it's like Pegasus is the purifying energy, right? After you've gone through like a death cycle, like this is just like this purifying, like innocence, right? You're having your return to innocence, and Pegasus wants you to redefine, like I want you to redefine like your idea of purity and innocence, because it has nothing to do with what people, describe it as, right? It's purity and innocence. It's about returning to your dharma, your unique way of being, okay? The you before anyone else interfered and put any stories, and we have like this childhood, like, memory or something of like stories being implanted that made you dull who you are. Pegasus wants you to return to your inner child wisdom. Feed that inner child, feed that inner teenager. Allow yourself to play. This is a season of play, okay? This is a season of play. And my stomach just growled. I feel like we're going to call that a confirmation growl. You probably didn't hear it. It was very quiet. But feed that inner child, let yourself play, okay? Return to those, like recreate. Like it's time to do that now. Because, internally, if we age ourselves internally and we make ourselves old people internally, it doesn't matter what age you are, there's like, you can be 60 and still be young at heart, right? Like, you don't have to abide by societal standards here. This is about choosing your happiness at all times. I know so many people deprive themselves of doing things because they deem that they are maybe too old for something, right? But you can have your debut at any time. I know that when we go to the bookstore or something and we read a book, every time there's like a journey, like a hero's journey, it's always like a 16-year-old or something, you know? But your story, your adventure can happen at any time. It's not, we're done with that. We're done with that. We have the Queen of Winter. Okay, so this is the Queen of Swords, okay? Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. Okay, so I'm getting the sense here that this is telling you like it's really time to focus on what makes you happy. This is just a really strong message that wants to come through right now, because I feel like as a collective, we're being elevated to greater heights. And the thing is, getting down to your purity, your innocence, right? And again, this again has nothing to do with anything other than you just being the purest form of you, being entirely you with no apologies, just being able to express yourself fully. Pour your energy into yourself right now. Like, this is a time for you to start pouring your energy back into yourself and trusting that you deserve to be where you want to be, love what you want to love, do what you want to do. Pegasus is just really trying to show you that you are moving into a new phase of life if you have not moved already. And if you've already transitioned and you've already hopped over into that other opening to that new world of magic, and you're just like still clinging on to old stories or whatever, or you're used to being one way, let it go. Allow yourself to be authentic. Not everyone needs to like you, okay? Not everyone needs to know what you're doing. We have cycles here. We are all becoming, surrender to your changes. Release your fear. Trust this powerful process. Like, how on point is that? Like, this is wish fulfillment. You are being moved. You are being absolutely moved right now. And Pegasus wants you to know that, like, in this next phase of life, my ear just started ringing. In this next phase of life, we have healing as well. In this next phase of life, it is really, really time for you to be your most authentic self. Know that you are protected. Feel safe with yourself, okay? Healing that, you know, if there's any parts of you that need taking care of, this is the time to take care of that. I know that, like, you know, you might have gone through something that made you feel, I'm hearing like illness. Like, maybe you've gone through physical illness, autoimmune conditions, or something, you know, really heavy, and that came from the outside, like something happened, you know, like it stayed in the body and it grew or something like that. Or there might have just not been a feeling of not feeling safe wherever you were. And so it's gotten to a point where people just make you feel, maybe there's people outside or situations, something out there is just making you not feel as safe as you can be. And so you still maybe hold some parts of yourself back, or maybe all parts of yourself. Everyone's on their different leg of the journey. Or maybe you're actually transitioning out of this, and this is confirmation that you're on the right track, that you stepping into your authenticity completely is the right thing to do. Maybe you've already gotten to that point where you're just starting to be authentic, and maybe you're being really like accepted right now, and you're like learning like, oh my God, and it's okay I can feel safe now. And it's like, wow, who are these people? Like, what is this energy? What is this situation? And you're like, oh my God, like I wasn't expecting this. And regardless of whether there's pushback or not, like push or push back, like just honor your feelings, okay? And we have awareness. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. Yeah, it's saying look with new eyes because it's like, this is a new reality. There are people, situations, things that are going to happen to you that are new. The symbol right here, it's like rebirth. This is like rebirth. This is the time of understanding you're in a new phase of life. And the dragonfly also deals with transformation and change. Major changes are happening. This is wish fulfillment. And again, you might, even with wish fulfillment and all this kind of stuff, there are going to be so many amazing people, events, activities, new things that are coming to you. And it's putting your awareness on being as true to yourself as you can and just practicing that. And it might not always pan out the way you want or the way you think it should, but don't feel any shame or regret or anguish or anxiety about who you are and where you're at. Have compassion for yourself. Love yourself at where you're at. Love that inner child of yours. Allow yourself to go back to that pureness where you're not, if something embarrassing happens, if you do something like weird, you're just like, it's okay. I'm actually all good, you know? Okay, listen. Paying attention, dialogue, communication. Yeah, listening to yourself is so important. It's so important. It's about checking in with yourself in every moment. I keep hearing like not everybody's going to like you. And I don't want to, it's like I'm hesitant to say that because it's like, I'm not priming you for this to happen. You're in a phase of life where people are definitely going to like you. You're going to have everyone that you need coming in. Soul family is coming in. But depending on where you are, you might live with like a higher volume of like people. You might live in a big city or something and you encounter people that are like having a bad day. And I'm just seeing like this, just for some of you guys, this isn't applying to everyone, but some of you guys are just like really sensitive right now and you guys are healing that. And so it's about like having this higher level of awareness and listening to your inner voice. But Pegasus wants you to know that when you're staying true to yourself, even if you don't quote unquote do it right, that's all that matters. The more you commit, even if sometimes we don't think we're making the right decision and that we're not sure about our intuition and what our intuition is saying to us. But the thing is, you make a decision, you make that decisive decision, right, to go forward. Like with this Two of Spring here, the Two of Wands, you make this decision to go forward, even if it's unknown ahead of you. And you're not sure if that's your intuition or not. And the more you just trust any decision that you make for yourself, the stronger your intuition becomes. And you will not be led astray. You're always on the right path, even if it doesn't feel that way. Rewards. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups before. This is really about how everything that you want to come in for you is coming in for you. And we have this pomegranate display here on these trees, right? And pomegranates are like the Empress card, you know, and we have that Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this pomegranate energy, like this symbol is representing the abundance. And we had that rabbit before, and I was talking about like fertility. This could like mean fertility for like, you know, physically, but like I'm more so seeing fertility in the context of rewards. And this 35 breaks down to an 8. So I'm seeing like financial abundance, bounty, that kind of thing. Feeling abundant, feeling provided for. Because for this bear, these pomegranates are gold. They're yummy, right? And it's bear spirit. It's making me pause, like this bear here. I guess that, I've just been seeing lots of videos about like bears being like ferocious. Like if you encounter a bear, it's like you have to have a whole strategy. You have to have an entire strategy. And that's, why is that coming up? I think maybe it's like in this point in life, like you're giving off that Empress energy. It's just a vibe, because your vibration, even if you're like nervous or something, like even if you're confident, nervous, it doesn't matter where you are. It's just the vibe that you're giving off. It's giving off like abundance. It's giving off that you are really, really amazing, beautiful, high vibe. And it's like people are kind of coming in to, again, like, it's like they're almost trying to impress you. When you are in like your pure energy form, when you're just vibing with yourself and feeling good about yourself, people are trying to impress you, right? We have sanctuary, again, that energy of like keeping yourself safe, right? Retreat, haven, refuge, oasis. Yeah, it's like, I feel like so many of you guys keep yourselves sheltered, and I get where you're coming from, but I mean, there's really no but. It's just that it's really time to start, like, and it's not every single person. Like, obviously you can just read the energy. Oh, it's funny. I pulled out my own little deck that I've made, and this was at the top, and I haven't used this deck in a while. Oh, it just fell off. Oh, it's funny. It just fell off to reveal this. So social abilities enhanced, and then 2 peas in a pod, right? So I feel like this is like the energy of like, let me put these out. I feel like this is like the energy of what's going on here. Like, you guys might not realize it, or maybe you are starting to realize it. Like, you guys are in like a social season of your life. Like, I'm seeing with the Queen of Wands and like the pomegranates, it's like you guys weren't prepared, because you weren't prepared for these people that are coming in that are going to make you feel so comfortable. Like, when your soul family starts coming in, I know exactly what I want. Yeah, when your soul family, ooh, we have twin flame popping up. Okay, I'm going to put that out there. Okay, so some of you guys, and we have 2 peas in a pod. You guys might be feeling comfortable. I've seen like a lot of videos where people are like, they're making jokes about how like when they're talking to their crush, they like become like really quiet, or they become like this wallflower. And I'm sensing if you guys are like wanting this, maybe you guys aren't even, I feel like it's unexpected, or maybe you're expecting it, or you're feeling like something's coming in for you, like love-wise. It could be a soulmate, like that kind of thing. Ooh, we have, I don't know why it's so hard to open up. Wow. Yeah, it's interesting here. Yeah, it's like, I'm getting this like image of like, you're normally in a room and your crush, you avoid them, even though you want to talk to them, like you're too shy because you maybe put them on a pedestal or something. And you end up talking to like their friend or like someone else because you're like, I don't even know what to say. But that's like ending. Like, I'm seeing that the reason, it's like the person that's meant for you, the people, like the friends, I'm seeing like soulmate friends, soulmate like relationships, romantic relationships. These people, when you finally meet them, now that you've crossed this threshold into like this, you're traveling, the 6 of Swords energy, where you're moving, that boat's taking you to this new place, this new energy, you're going to feel a comfort that too unpredictable. This is unexpected. This is something that's coming in that's unexpected. Yeah, I'm sensing that you guys aren't expecting this. It's like unpredictable. Like, it's too unpredictable. The thing is, like, your soul family, the people that you're supposed to be with in this new phase of life, your inner childs like each other. Like, just like with this 6 of, it's too hard to pull out without messing everything up. just like with the Six of Cups here, I'm reading this, remembering events differently. Oh, you know, it's interesting. Anyway, just like the Six of Cups, okay, your inner childs speak to each other. Like they love each other. This twin flame, soulmate, your friends, like you're gonna just feel comfortable. The thing is, it's not something you would expect because they're just gonna pop in, right? You guys, I don't know, happen to be in the same room. You go to like this place, and then all of a sudden you're talking to someone, and ooh, marriage and commitment. What? Marriage and commitment. Okay, that's cool. I'm just gonna pull like a couple more cards, by the way. It's like you and these people, this person. I'm seeing two peas in a pod. So there's gonna be like, I feel like it could be like a best friend or like a lover, but I'm sensing because of the Queen and like I'm just sensing a huge community of people. Okay. Ooh, everything is out in the open, and then we have spring. Yeah, like this is coming in quickly. Everything out in the open. Yeah, like it's like you're just surprised because you weren't, like, you're kind of like used to staying to yourself. And like Pegasus is like saying like, when you really drop down into that pure you, that dharma, your unique way of being, right? When everything is out in the open, when you just let yourself be, right? When you just let yourself fall into who you are unabashedly, like just fully going in there, these unexpected people are coming. I'm just seeing like unexpected connections. Like this message from Pegasus is saying like, there are people coming in, a whole community, like a village of people coming in, including like a twin flame soulmate relationship. And like, again, like there's like this platonic and this like romantic thing coming in. When this comes, it's like this marriage and commitment too. Like I'm just seeing like, these are the people coming in, either that you're going to, someone that you're going to marry, or people you're going to marry, I don't know. Or it's going to be like people you'll marry, but also like long-term friendships, like real, true friendships, people that you guys were meant to meet, right? This is Pegasus just wants you to know there's a whole community coming in. It's not something you're going to expect. It's not something you're going to be exactly ready for. And that's a-okay. You can be huddled in your blanket. You can be in your own safe haven nook, and you're still going to be fine because these people are safe. And they're going to make you feel safe right away. It's like what's really been going on is you've been around the wrong energies for too long. And you guys might have some good people in your life currently already, but it's just more of this is coming through. More of these safe people. And it's like the Six of Swords is kind of showing, there's like this energy where it's like those people from the past are whatever energies from, there's my confirmation, stomach growling. There are people from the past moving out that you just didn't feel safe with, and then the people that you feel safe with are moving in. And spring, again, is like this fertile time. Like maybe that's what's going on. Like maybe it's coming in the spring, but it's like there's like this fertile ground. And like, you know, with the rabbit energy from the beginning, it's like rabbits produce so many rabbits. I'm just seeing like a huge community for you guys. Like you guys will be very social, like very popular, and you guys aren't expecting it. Some of you guys are introverts. You're like, oh my God. But you know, a lot of the reason why like introverts, you know, tend to be very, you know, drained is because they're around draining energies, right? Or it's not even the energies of the people that are draining. It's more like they're draining themselves because they don't feel safe. So they have all these walls up and they have to like put on a false mask to essentially keep up. Like they have to like put in so much energy. They're used to putting in so much energy around connections, And so they just, the idea of hanging out with a bunch of people or meeting a bunch of people sounds daunting, but these are relationships coming in that are like energizing. Like you are just playing like a little kid, like playing tag in the playground. It's beautiful. Anyway, that is amazing. Thank you so much, Pegasus. And wow, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, I removed my cards, but I wanted to say there was a card on the top of the deck that I didn't see, and this is what it was. Trust what they tell you. These are energies that you can trust, okay? That, I can't believe I didn't see that. I had to restart or like press play on the recording again. Okay? Trust what they tell you. Like, these are people coming in that you can trust. This is like soul family. Like, it's like those trust, maybe if you have trust issues, any level of trust issues, like it won't even really matter because you're naturally just going to feel safe. Like, you can be vulnerable. You can say what you need to say without holding back and just feel safe. I just want you guys to know that. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.